Hello, this is Terry with Fortress Grand, and today I'm going to show you how to create a user experience that you can use to test your settings or any potential settings you want to have on a specific computer without those changes being applied to all of the computers on your network. I'm starting with just the default configuration. I have a single all users user experience that applies to all users on all computers. If I were to make any changes or try anything out in here, those changes would apply everywhere, and I don't want that to be the case. I want to have a test device where I can tweak the settings and verify that they work before I roll them out to all of my devices. So the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to create a new computer group. I'm going to edit the group and just call it my test group. And what I'm going to do is add a single device that I use for testing to this group. So now I have just the test group that contains my one device. And I'm going to go back to the home screen. And I'm going to create a new user experience. And I'm going to configure that user experience to only apply to that test group. So I'm going to rename my experience. And you can see when I create a new user experience, it doesn't apply to any users, but it is configured to apply to all computers. So what I'm going to do is edit the computers that it applies to, and instead of using all computers, I'm going to select the test group and accept that. And then because I do want to test it, I need to add some users. I'm going to add all users, and I'm going to click the plus button, and in the select users window I'm going to check the box to include all users and press the accept button. So now this user experience will apply to all users on any of the computers that are in the test group. The last thing I need to do is activate the test experience so that it can actually be applied, and in this case I want to enable the security. Now what I can do as well is I can import the settings from my all users user experience by using the import settings button, choosing the all users experience and import those settings. And what that's done is copied all of the settings from my all users experience to my test experience, so I have a starting point and I don't have to configure everything from scratch. So maybe for my test user experience I want to enable Explorer windows. So I'm going to go through and enable all of the options so that the users can have access to the Explorer window. I'm going to save those configuration settings, and now I would go and test it on my device, make sure that the settings behave the way I want to. I could change any other settings, whether it's internet settings, hard drive settings, any of those kinds of things, and verify that they work on my test group where this test experience is being applied. At that point, when I have the settings set up the way I want them, I can copy those back to the all users user experience by clicking on the all users experience, choosing import settings, and then selecting my test experience and clicking the import button. Now all of the settings that I have been working with on my test device will be applied to all the devices that are attached to Clean Slate Complete. So again, I created a test group, added my single test computer to it, created a test user experience, set it to only apply to that test group and all users on those devices, tweaked my settings, got them where I wanted them, and then I put the settings back to the all users experience. Thank you for your time, and I hope you have a great day.